Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates, starting with Martin Zubimendi as Barcelona in trouble as Bayern Munich are ready to pay the full 60 million euros that Real Sociedad are asking as Xavi Hernandez continue to show so much love for the DM, but it looks as though it's getting out of our hands. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, on this transfer report claiming that Barca see this 16-year-old Wizkid as a rare talent and an interesting bet for the future. We're also going to discuss more on that. So as we get right into it, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel, you are highly welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. If there is one position in the Barcelona squad that requires immediate attention, it is of course the defensive midfield spot. After parting ways with Sergio Busquets, Oriol Romeu was acquired for a cheap fee of 3.4 million euros last summer. However, apart from the 32-year-old's obvious inability to serve as a long-term replacement, his performances have not induced optimism as of late either, compelling Xavi to field Ilkay Gundogan in his position. As such, the market for defensive midfielders is being carefully studied by the hierarchy, with a number of names shortlisted. But competition may force the Catalan giants to chalk some names off the list, as financially, Barcelona are not best placed to make a mammoth investment. Of course, indeed, according to Bild via Sport, Martin Zubimendi, one of the players eagerly wanted by Xavi, may end up moving to Bayern Munich. The Bavarians are looking forward to creating a duopoly of Joshua Kimmich and Zubimendi as at the base of midfield, and they are prepared to go all out to beat Barcelona in his signing. This summer, Zubimendi chose to extend his contract with Real Sociedad, refusing to leave the club for Barcelona, despite release clause of 60 million euros. Bayern Munich are now prepared to pay his amount as long as the player gives his approval for the transfer. As such, Barcelona believe that executing the operation to sign Zubimendi is nearly impossible, more so in light of their financial state. Zubimendi's performances this season have been ascending, with his quality starkly evident to onlookers, but as these exhibitions grow in quality, so do his suitors. And competition does not simply confine itself to Bayern Munich. Premier League heavyweights are also eyeing the player's situation, with Mikel Arteta's Arsenal another admirer of the player. As such, gathering the finances for a player in red-hot form, but also a player on the wish list of several other financially strong clubs makes things tricky for Barcelona. Nonetheless, Barca are expected to keep their eyes peeled for pivot midfielders, given that reinforcing the position is a priority next summer. A priority indeed. Of course, the need for a DM is now looking increasingly because Xavi Hernandez wants a new DM as Oriol Romeu has not been doing great lately. And the fact that his age is not favorable for us, Romeo is already 32 years of age, so it makes it imperative for the club to go all out to search for a new midfielder next summer, which, to be honest, is not going to be an easy task. Financially, we know it is the highest limitations for us to get a new DM. Financial limitations have been really challenging, and of course, there have been players that we keep talking about them every day. And you keep asking yourself, we keep talking about them more than any other club, but at the end, what really matters is you signing those players. Are you able to sign them or you keep talking about them? Martin Zubimendi has been linked with Barca for more than a year now, and he's a great, phenomenal player to have. Considering his age, his ability, his technical quality, his vision, I mean, he's just a perfect fit for Football Club Barcelona. But sometimes it's quite annoying that we always keep talking and talking and talking, but we can't go out there to make it happen. Yes, we keep backing, but we can't buy it because of financial constraints, you know. So it's quite worrying. The player, have refused to join Barca in the past because, he loves Sociedad so much and he really wanted to play the Champions League with them for the very first time. So, by the way, Barca did not even give the 60 million that Sociedad were asking. But of course, it's going to be very tricky now, still very tricky. So Xavi Hernandez, who is still pushing the club to sign, knows very well that it's never going to be an easy task at all. So now that we are talking about Bayern Munich showing strong interest and they are willing to shell out all that 60 million that Real Sociedad are asking, it already smells trouble for Barcelona because honestly, that 60 million will never be shelled out by this very Barcelona that me and you will know. Let's be honest with ourselves. And it's making it more trickier and now asking yourself, let's not even put hopes to that because anybody who put hopes that Zubimendi might be at Barca, I'm sorry, you might just have your heartbreak. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona have brought in several young talents into the first team fold in recent times, with the strategy paying off as the likes of Gavi, Pedri, Araujo, Alejandro Balde, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez have all become regulars under Xavi Hernandez. That coupled with the financial situation has meant that the Blaugrana are focusing on the recruitment of special young talents in the market. It has given way to links with talents like Rooney Baji of FC Copenhagen, and another Swedish prodigy of Lucas Bachval, among others. Another young sensation that Barca are closely tracking is Palmeiras Brazilian wizkid Estevão Willian, commonly known as Messinho. Touted as one of the most patient young players coming through the ranks in Brazil, Estevão have been on the radars of several top teams across Europe, which includes Barcelona and Real Madrid. Now, a report from Mundo Deportivo provides an update regarding the reasons behind the Catalans' pursuit of the 16-year-old attacking midfield wizkid. As per the report, Barcelona see Estevão as a rare and different talent and view him as an interesting bet with an eye on the future. As such, they are keen on securing his services in the future. Once he turns 18, the teenage wizkid has also admitted that he dreams of playing for the Catalans as well, which gives an advantage. Estevão showcased his potential and quality on the world stage recently when he capitalized Brazil at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in Indonesia over the past month. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.